Good evening, Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com. And I want to look at Peloton today. This is a stock, I mentioned it in our strategy session today. I just put this on the growth stock list today. And this is an instance where, and I was on Fox Business today, I kind of was chuckling about this, saying how I didn't really understand that people wouldn't mind getting sore butts on this. But I was initially wrong about this stock. And what I was actually right about it, if you want to say that, because I said, don't buy the stock. This is a fad. You're going to be able to buy the bikes on eBay, et cetera, et cetera. So I just was totally and completely wrong on this. The stock, of course, fell down. And so I'm feeling like a genius, though I wasn't really looking at the stock, to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't really care about it. But then I lost track of it. And then the stock starts breaking up, and I had still lost track of it. But this was a perfect IPO strategy for us. Perfect IPO trade. Stock goes up to an enthusiasm high, mark that spot, draw a line, forget about the stock, and then if it ever breaks out above that line, that's your entry point. So this was the entry point here, that making the woulda, coulda, shoulda trade. If I had seen it, that would have been the textbook trade to make. And then at one point, you'd be up 150%. Nice trade if you made it. I, however, did not. So my bad. But at some point, you have to say, and it's not about capitulation. It's just about saying, you know what, I was wrong about this. So is there still more upside? Is there still something more to be made here? And so I think there is. And I saw this little pullback to the 20. This looks like a pretty good entry, better than buying at a high. So at least I got a pullback here to where I'm buying the stock here. I can set start with like a 15% stop or something. It just has to be going. It has to stay above the 50-day moving average. As long as it stays above the 50-day moving average, this is a stock that you got to hold. If you look at a stock like Zoom, if the stock stayed above the 50-day moving average, you were long this stock for a long time, sold some here, and then might have even bought it back here. You're good. Peloton, I think, I'm not saying it's Zoom, though if you work out hard enough on Peloton, you will be able to go Zoom if you ever get out there on a real bike. But this is a stock that is just behaving really, really well. So I would be buying this stock here and just hang on to it. It's not really a short-term trade. It's a position here. So anyway, that's how I would be trading. Hey, that's how I am trading Peloton. I actually have a fairly decent position in this today. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. If you haven't tried Stock Market Mentor, I don't like to blow my own horn in these videos. It's just kind of not what I do. I'm actually pretty good at it, but I typically don't do it. We're having a lot of positive feedback from members who are just been crushing it with the work that we're doing at Stock Market Mentor. I could show you feedback, but I'm not gonna. I just instead invite you, try a 30-day trial. My bet is you're absolutely gonna stick around. And if we're both wrong about that, what have you got to lose? Absolutely nothing, okay? It's a password, that's all. Just make your own password and just don't use your typical one. I don't even know why I said that. Goodbye.